Okay, guys, we're here again for the online configurator, continuing on some of the training on the system and kind of how some of the specs are for some of the cabinets. So in the previous video, I showed the base cabinets with some heights. I forgot to mention this in the configurator is showing a representative countertop. So from the bottom of the floor to the height of the cabinet is standard 36 inches. For commercial work, the standard is 34.5. So if you're putting in a commercial job, you'll just have to use the standard heights and then let the office know to adjust for commercial height. The other notable fact is it's showing 34.5 here, 4 plus 34. So in the other software and the specs here, I wasn't showing the countertop. You're also noticing these holes. These are the conformat drilling holes, and these are set out specifically for industry standard for conformat construction. They're spaced very specifically with some magic numbers there. So when you are getting your cabinet, it's coming with proper conformat construction. But we're going to talk about upper cabinets in this video. So basically you have an upper cabinet with 2 shelves and a 2-door upper cabinet with 2 shelves. Same rules apply for the door width. After 24 inches, the door splits to a 2-door cabinet. So this single door can go to a maximum of 24 inches. This double door can go to a maximum of 48 inches. And the specifications for those cabinets have a few more details here. So every upper cabinet will generally have 2 shelves, and every base cabinet would generally have 1 shelf in it and the base, and our shelves are full depth. The only difference, so there's a couple of points for the upper cabinets. For the online configurator, the door finishes at the bottom of the cabinet. And then if you wanted something called a light balance, you would have to put in the light balance piece underneath. And then the light balance piece hides some kind of lighting that comes like that on the bottom. The other option for light balances that's not part of the configurator is that the door can drop down and the cabinet becomes smaller. For the online configurator and for our standards, you would want to call the office and request the light balance to be integrated with the door, and you can see that now the light balance and the door are covered, and then the light and the valance look like that. The valance is basically to cover the light fixture. Hinges, construction, and boring all follow the same kind of parameters. And here is a double door cabinet. Same rules. The other notable fact is it's 13 deep. Now, why did we do 13 instead of 12? So what started happening is plates and binders and everything were no longer fitting in 12. Along the way, everything kind of grew a little bit. So for everything to work correctly, 13 is a good number. So larger plates, larger binders, larger, things fit and work correctly. And that's how our online configurator for our standard bases and uppers are set up. And we'll see you in the next video.